Hello, my name is John Wheeler, and I don't know quite how to say this, but this is a really hard subject for me. And I mean, it's like kills thinking about it. I'm like an emotional roller coaster. This freaking cough. But, anyways, when I was around 10 to 13 years old, I was I was playing baseball with a few friends. After everyone left, I was I had to go to the bathroom, so I was going to head home. But but a person said, "Oh, I got a better place you could go," and I'm like, "I think I'm gonna go home, go," but instead he coerced me into coursed me or something like that to go with them. So I wind up going. He says he knows of a closer place. So me, so me being stupid, I followed him right up into the up in the hill area, and in the hill there's like a small type cave, not necessarily a cave, but a cave anyway. It's like a small cave. It's like an in cave or something. Like, hard to explain what it looks like. That is when he would try to have his way with me. It was like it was like a very painful experience. And he said, "Oh, if you tell anyone, everyone will hate you, and they'll make fun of you, and you and you'll have." And he threatened me with beating me up or whatnot. I was like only 10. He was probably about shoo 19 or 20. I don't know exactly his age. He was older, and it was a horrible feeling. All I remember is he he handed me some money for, I don't know what the money was for. I guess it's to make him feel better. But it was like 20 20 bucks, I think, if I remember right. And he just I ain't gonna go into detail because the detail is just too painful. But he did whatever, you know, and I wound up just going home, walking home. And in those days, my stepdad, he was like very abusive, like yelling and hitting sometimes and calling names and whatnot. It was horrible, getting abused, beaten all the time. And one time he gave me like a bloody nose, and my step brothers also like hit me around like nothing. And at the time when he was doing this, I was thinking, it sounds weird, but I was thinking it was like, I don't know, it was another type of caring, but the wrong kind. Right now, I'm all cried out now. I mean, I don't know, but now I'm on some kind of anxiety medicines, and I held this bottled up for years and years and years, and then I had to come clean with it because I tried taking my life. Actually, I downed a whole bunch of pills, and when I was at school, See, I went to a boarding school at one point, and then I was acting up. I was like throwing things. I was terrible. I mean, I was acting up because I was I was scared for one, and I felt abandoned from my family because they sent me off to a boarding school. After I went through the boarding school, which was called Deverall Glenholm School, they then I went to Aces Academy. It was a good school. I met a great friend named Richard Simon for one, and the school was for learning disabilities and problem children. I remember being pinned down, and in that Deverall Glenholm, they used to pin me down in a stretcher. They shoot you through your clothes with medicines. It was like being punished all over again. The abuse of it, and then I went to Aces Academy. They were a pretty. That was a good school. I enjoyed that, although the ride was long, and at that time I downed a whole bunch of meds, and the guidance counselor asked me why. I said, I told him about me being sexually abused, and I told him about me being sexually abused, and all they did was just brush it off like it was nothing. Dude, sorry about this. Well, anyway, I told him about it because they pumped my stomach out, and actually they gave me something called Epideck because that's what they told them to give me. That stuff was nasty. I just barfed it all up. Later, later on in years, when I moved down here to Florida from New Milford, Connecticut, I was going through some real bad crap. I didn't know what to do or think. I tried doing it again. I downed a whole bunch of pain meds and a whole bunch of anxiety, all kinds of meds like antitriptylins. I just downed the whole bottle and wound up in the hospital. They pumped my stomach out and they put some kind of freaking charcoal in my stomach, and all I know is I pooed black for a long time. Sometimes I just wish I was just dead and I didn't have to feel it. My sister, she passed away. Oh, she passed away, and she was my only person I could talk to about this. I've had a couple strokes, and then I just wish the stroke would have taken me. And then when I was born, and when I was first born, I was I was I was born with a learning disability. My IQ was like 69 during high schools and stuff, so my IQs were very low. I was challenged, and I didn't know how to cope with it. I was just in a lot of pain and misery. But what could I say? Oh man. But everything is like I've been to the Rape Crisis Center, but they only helped for very little. And they didn't really do too much. But well, I'm gonna have to end this. Too much memory and pain, and I just wish that stuff like this didn't happen to young children like us at the time. Oh man, I'm just an emotional wreck. Well, you all take care, be safe, and protect your children. There's animals out there. There's a lot of animals out there that would just take advantage of people like us when we're younger and stuff. Even when we're older, you still could get it taken advantage. Well, I gotta end this. You all take care. My name is just John Wheeler. Okay, bye.